everybody. It's Tanya Smith here. We are here on a special night to broadcast with you live and talk a little bit about AppSumo and their SumoDay, which is going on right now through June 15th. So there's 2 more days. 2 more days, June 15th at 12 p.m. Central. So I wanted to sit down with you for the next hour because I do have a hard stop, but the next hour to make sure that I can go ahead and cover my top 10. I know, Scott, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Look, I love the idea that SumoDay gives us the ability to be able to have even deeper discounts on lifetime deals. So it's one of my favorite things to look for is a lifetime deal because it helps us to create more of an easier monthly budget, right? Especially as a solo service provider, someone who is working alone. One of the things that we have to kind of be mindful of is all those subscriptions, they start to add up. Now, at the same time, I'm going to share with you the honest truth, which is that lifetime deals can add up too. As a matter of fact, the 10 I'm going to share with you, I know about each and every one of the 10 because I have them all. But I have used them or gotten really good use of them. And I'm going to walk you through quick little demos of each of the 10 on my list. So first, I'm going to show you this list right now. Let's see. First, I'm going to show you the AppSumo Day countdown timer because you need to see it. I know, right? Dan said, I can't keep track. I know. So look, I'm using Restream in case anybody wants to know because I wanted to be able to pop up links for you. What's up, Nicolette? I wanted to be able to pop up. Wait, let me pop this up. I need to know what I can't live without as they add up. Look, okay, let me be real with you too. Because I am stingy. No, I'm not going to say stingy. I'm going to say I'm frugal. So when I'm looking for these different products and apps, what I'm going to also do is to share with you a disclaimer. And I'm going to say that just because I'm sharing with you these 10, because I personally have used them and I feel confident about saying to you, this would be a good buy if, I want you to be wary that you don't just go and just load your cart up. It really is about thinking through what makes sense for you and for your business, and strategically buying all the things does not make sense for you and your business typically. So I'm going to share with you my little software as a service spreadsheet, my Google Sheet again. I shared this the other day, but I want you to see one of the ways that I organize my stuff. Now, I just pop these in here because these are going to be my top 10. I put these in here because this usually is a blank sheet. Oh, that's Sonia. Hey, what's up, girl? I usually don't have them in here. I have them in Airtable, but I wanted to show you an example of what you can do, and then we'll dive directly into the AppSumo list, okay? How about that? So let me do this really quickly. I'm going to share my screen over here so that you can see it. So this is my handy dandy spreadsheet, and I want to show you, I've shared this with the Stream Bosses Academy members. One of the things that I will do is walk you through these 10 items. But if you were to create your own spreadsheet, right, where you're tracking your tools, you're defining what the purpose is. I should have put something in here. I just wanted you to see it filled out so you can see how this might work for you. The category, like, is it a membership app? Is it for lead magnets? What does it do for you? What's the link to get to the space? And what's the pricing model? So are you paying monthly? Are you paying for an annual? Or is it a lifetime deal? Is it free? And then is it active or inactive? Are you using it or not? It's so important to pay attention to these things. So I'm sharing this with you first because I really want you to kind of have that mindset that it's not just, let me go out and buy a bunch of stuff, but it's also, let me look at the purpose and the reason why I have this thing in my cart. And do I have other resources when I look at my spreadsheet that I can use in its place? Is there a need for me to buy this, right? All right. I know, Nicolette, because you do have access to that, but you can also create your own, even if you're not in Stream Bosses Academy. I just wanted to show that to you. And yeah, Roy, yeah, I have about 5 lifetime deals that never became the final promised product. So yes, I have to know the ones of value. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to share, because I do a pretty vigorous review for myself when I'm looking at these different apps. So I'm going to share with you all of the ones that you saw on the spreadsheet. So we'll go through. Let me pop this up real quick again. And that way I can kind of maximize it for you. We're going to go see if we can blow that up. Brilliant Directories, Cast Magic, Big View, Group App, Easy Course, Art Smart, Switchy, Fauta Smart Widget, Smart Quiz Builder, and Eureka.io. These are the 10 that I want to share with you because I know these. And I literally do not share, even if it's my affiliate link, which by the way, I'm going to share with you in some QR codes on screen. I don't share if I don't know and I don't trust that it's going to be a good app, because that tends to ding your own credibility when you do that too. I hope you know that just for your own purposes when you're sharing out. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive in and we'll start with the one I keep getting asked about is Brilliant Directories. So I won't start there. And by the way, if that music gets a little too loud, let me know and I will turn it down. So if anybody wants to share in the comments, let me know. I'm going to pop up the AppSumo countdown timer so that you can see it right there. So notice 1 day, 17 hours, 52 minutes. Okay, so the countdown is on. When you go to the SumoDay link, and I'll go ahead and pop that up real quick so that you have it. When you go to the SumoDay link, you're going to find all of the deals that they have. And some of the ones that you're going to see on their page may be right for you. They may not have been right for me, and that's okay, but they're right for you. So I want you to take a look at what you're needing for your business. And I'm going to pop up my little link right here at the bottom so that you know where you can go if you want to use my affiliate link. Now, you can literally go to appsumo.com to find all of the deals. But if you'd like to use my trusted link, feel free to go ahead and go to that link. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is to actually walk you through. Let's go through this list. I'm going to choose Cast Magic first. And I am going to turn this music down because it's kind of annoying to me. I hope that's okay. I think that Cast Magic was a sleeper. When it first came out, and let me pull it up. I think I have it up here. Let's do it right here. Cast Magic was a bit of a sleeper, and I'm going to pop the actual link into Cast Magic right here for you so you have it. What I love about this particular app is that it allows you to basically share a link. So initially when they first started it, the reason why I say it was a sleeper is because it was focused solely on podcast. And what you had to do originally when this first came out is to pop in your link, or not even pop in your link. You had to upload your actual podcast, which I was like, I don't have time to do that. I don't want to pop in my podcast link. That means I have to download it and then upload it again into their app. But now all you literally have to do is to copy and paste, if you're doing YouTube videos, a link from your YouTube video, and then you'll be able to actually see a full transcript along with chapters. In fact, let me show you what this looks like. I'm going to pull up my actual Cast Magic account so that you can see this. How about that? Let's do it. This is really cool. All right, here we go. And I'm also going to move this to make it a little bit more compact. So podcast show notes and content in a click is what it says, but I'm using it for video. So it says, turn your audio into ready to use content. And exactly what you see on page here is what it does. It can pull a transcript. It can do show notes with timestamps that tell you where different points in your video or your audio, your podcast are. It can do summaries, and it can also do social content. Look, this is a game changer if you're someone who is trying to save time. What I'm going to do is actually go into my account so you can see an example of what this looks like. So the other day, when I did my quick update about the AppSumo app, here's what I did. I popped up, or I actually put in my link, and it took this link from YouTube and it transcribed the link. Now, because I'm only one speaker, I said, yeah, I want you to match it to me, Tanya Smith, right? I guess I hadn't done that yet, so I do that. And usually it'll pull it up directly. I'll have to do that later. So let me just show you what I mean by this. So what you'll basically do is it's going to pull it up. And if you have multiple speakers, you'll see more than one speaker, but it's going through and it is literally taking chapters from your video. It also is using AI where you can actually create custom prompts to find out different information. So you can regenerate a better title for the video or for your audio, keywords based on what you're talking about. You can label your speakers. I guess I just didn't do that for this one. You can also pull from different entry descriptive content so that you can use this and really copy and paste it into your. I also really love the timestamp. And the reason for the timestamp being such a big deal is think about it. When you're actually creating content for like your shorts or for your maybe it's TikTok or for Reels, you're looking for a timestamp to tell you, let me move that out of the way. You're looking for a timestamp so that you can see where in the video you want to begin the clip. So this is a time saver because it can give you suggestions for where you're actually talking about different points and key message points inside of your video or your podcast. That's crazy. It also, if you didn't notice this, has questions and answers that can be answered based on the content that you shared. So now you can create quick little social media posts from this, topics and bullets, a reel script, LinkedIn post. It does so much, even a newsletter based off of the content, the media that you uploaded. So Cast Magic is one of my favorites. That's that one first because I literally think that that one could be a game changer for you. So if you haven't already picked up Cast Magic, I highly encourage you to really check that one out and see if it might be a good deal for you. And it's literally at this moment in time, $39 for lifetime use. You can't beat that. So it is actually one of the lower end products that you'll see on the list. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one I'm going to cover is Big View. And if you have any questions or special requests, let me know. I'm looking through the comments real quick here. Yeah. Okay. So Renee asked a good question. If we have Descript, does this add anything? Really, Descript does a whole lot, and probably more, I think, more specific to editing of your video. So yeah, if you're looking for a way to actually edit your videos, Renee, I think that Descript will be able to do that plus some. Now, the reason again why I think Cast Magic is such a great deal is because it is a one-time, lifetime $39 app that can do all those things. Plus, he continues, Blaine is the founder over there. He continues to add new features. And one of the things that you want to be thinking about is what if one day you decide, hey, I don't want to do the subscription anymore with Descript, or I need to manage my budget and rein some things in, but I still need the capabilities of being able to do X, Y, and Z. So having that lifetime deal for $39, I think is really, for me, it would be a good choice. It may not be for you, but that's something to think about. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty great. I know. Dan said, you're too creative to need AI. Look, here's the thing about AI. I love it as a complement to what I do and what I know, not as a takeover. And I think we all should be thinking about that. We need to think first about what it is we want to create. And then I love the fact that AI can complement the things, the ideas that we already have. Yes, I see that note. So, girl, I didn't track it. I bought tier 3 twice and realized I had to refund 3 of the 6. So, track your purchases. I know. Yes, it is absolutely just a tool. The second one I'm going to go to, and what I'll do is I'll try to X these windows out as I go through these so I can make sure I'm not going through them again or twice. Okay. I am going to get to Brilliant Directories because a lot of people had a question about that and how I'm going to use it, because I'm not effectively using it just yet, but I do want to show you a couple of things first before we get there. So on my list, I have, let's see what else we have. Oh, so many. Cast Magic, we showed. Big View. Let me show you Big View. Now, Big View is also another option for you that is inside of AppSumo on sale for SumoDay. And one of the things that I'll tell you about Big View, it is when I first bought it years ago, when it first was on an AppSumo deal or some other type of deal that I found, I did not love it. So I'm going to be really honest with you. I felt like they did not know exactly who they wanted to be in life. But I will tell you today, they've gotten a lot more clarity. And one of the things that I do like about them now, let me move it there. One of the things I do like about Big View now is that they have really honed in on their purpose, and they focus more specifically on transcription and captioning. There's other things, other features that are inside of Big View as well. So you see the back end of my Big View, and I'm going to blow this up so you can really see it right now. The back end of my Big View will show you some of the things that they have available. So they actually have various scripts, and they're also, by the way, Dan, they're using AI, but let me tell you how they're using it. So the way that they're using AI in this case for Big View is, if you start speaking to your phone and saying, this is what I want to talk about, it can start then creating an entire script for you so that you can then use your smartphone as a teleprompter. You can edit the ideas that they share with you, but they're pulling together a script for you. That's the number one feature that I like about Big View. There are other features that are available in it as well. And what you'll find is that it gives you options for you to be able to share, which I haven't gotten into yet, because this is they've done a lot of workarounds and created something that is more specific than they used to have. So I haven't gotten a chance to really, really play in it. But what I love is that they found their magic, and now they know, okay, this is who we want to be. We want to be the people that create teleprompters and have captions for videos. We want to be the people that can resize videos from horizontal into vertical, into whatever type of social platform or channel you want to connect to. I like that they have gotten that clear. And with that clarity, it made it easier for them to come up with features that are going to be more beneficial to you. So I'm going to show you, for instance, when it says craft your magic or message right here. Big View has joined the AI trend. Okay, stop. Let me blow this up so you can really see it. Okay, so crafting your message, take a look at this. It has these different prompts, and it gives you information about each of these different prompts about how to actually use this craft your message piece. Reaching your audience is going to give you ideas on that. They also have a program where they are offering creators to become experts in the app. So this is really cool. It's a much better version of Big View today than I remember when it first came out. Now, I will tell you on the page, and you'll be able to actually see the link here, but let me go to AppSumo and I'll see if I can actually pull up what it looks like as far as pricing. Let's do that. Because I have 10. I want to make sure that I can get you all the things, all the information. Okay. So let's move that out of the way, and I'm off. Okay. $69 right now for one code. And all I needed was one. I just wanted one because I'm going to tell you all something. If you start looking for teleprompter apps right now, if you are on SpeakFlow, that's one of my favorites. There's a couple of other ones. They are way far more expensive than $69 for life. So I just want to kind of give you that to compare. If you're looking for a teleprompter type of app that works on iPad, phone, and desktop, because you can find some that are actually on desktop or mobile phone, but it's hard to find them that go with all of the different platforms or devices that you use without paying extra subscription fees. So you'll be thinking about that because that can be a game changer for you as far as budget. So I like the idea of Big View now focusing on teleprompters, and I would recommend looking at that if that's something you're looking for. Okay, next one. Let's go to the next one. We're going to pull up. Let's see, we got that one. We did Cast Magic. Okay, Group App. Now, I'm going to tell you all that I actually had a different deal for Group App than what you're going to see on AppSumo. AppSumo has a special AppSumo specific deal for Group App. The reason why I like this as a membership platform is because it's super clean. The person who actually is the founder here is Dornaberry. He's a super nice guy. He does an excellent job at pulling together the features for this particular platform. I'm going to kind of show you around mine so that you can see this. When you go to AppSumo and you want to take a look at it, and I'll blow it up, you're not going to see it look exactly like mine does because mine is branded to my taste. But what you'll notice is that you have different options for creating community, for courses that you can create. And mine have a few that were built out in here. A library of free content or paid content, depending on how you want to share that. You can create that inside. You can even create an events calendar, share messages. It's a lot that you can do inside of Group App. I think the difference in the deal that you'll see on AppSumo and the deal that we were able to get in the unique exclusive lifetime group that I'm a part of is that the limits for how many people you can have be a part of the membership space may be a little bit lower, but check it out. That's Group App and see if it could be sufficient for your needs. So Group App is a community space. It's similar kind of to like a Mighty Networks or a Circle, but with different features as you saw me just kind of demo a second ago, right? If you have questions about it, let me know. I think I might have a question. Okay. Yeah. So this is not how I greet everyone in my Facebook group. That's funny. But this is one of the spaces that I had initially thought about putting sending all my folks to. Instead of using Facebook groups, we were going to look at Group App as our community space for free. You're laughing. But one of the things that I will tell you, and this is something for you to think about when you're creating a community space off of Facebook or a popular platform like this, one thing you need to think about is how am I going to move people if they're really committed and they've already said, hey, I sign into this space every day. I don't want another space to sign into. Sometimes it's only going to be worth it if you have a true incentive. And by incentive for me, I've made a decision that my free community will typically stay in spaces like a Facebook group, but my paid community where people have invested in programs and services and invested in time with me as a coach, that is going to be in a super exclusive community off of the major platforms. So you need to be thinking strategically about what makes sense for you because it may be different for you than it is for me. But Group App, it has the potential for you to be able to use free or to include and invite people for free or for a premium, right? You just have to make a decision about how you want to set it up. There's another space that I'll share with you in just a second that I'm really starting to build out that combines community, blog, and a bunch of other stuff. But I'm going to hold on that. And right now, I'm going to take you into Brilliant Directories. So, again, a lot of people were asking me about Brilliant Directories. And I'm going to say that there it is. I'm going to say this about Brilliant Directories. I bought it, but then I didn't actually use it for some time. However, I have a number of friends and business colleagues that use it and they love it. And I'll share with you my reason for investing in this space. So, this is Brilliant Directories. If you go to this site, And I'm going to pop up the actual page here. So Brilliant Directories it touts itself to be a community, a membership, a directory site. There's all kinds of things you can do with this thing, right? I'm going to tell you again specifically why I am looking at this, because I already have websites. I already have a blog. I already have community space. I already have course software or LMS spaces. The reason why I wanted to look at this particular thing, this app, is because I want to create a directory. So there's something I want to show you, and I'm going to see if I can actually pull the demo up real quick here. They give you the ability to be able to actually create your website in Brilliant Directories from different types of themes. So I'm going to see if I can pull that up first. Okay, I've got it. And this will give you some ideas. Now, for me, I have a very specific reason why I would want to build in Brilliant Directories. And here's what it is. Let's show you again the big screen. Okay, so notice here it says select a theme to start. So you can create business search directories. There are ways that you can actually capture leads. You can create a free or a paid space for people to become a part of and to include their own information. Notice where it says local yellow pages theme. That's what intrigued me about this particular space. The reason why I got interested in purchasing Brilliant Directories is not so much that I needed another space for community and memberships. However, I'm going to send you to two different people who I know are building these out as membership type of directories. One is my good friend Marie Zimenoff. She has a career pro directory that she's creating so that there are career coaches, right, and resume writers who are wanting to get business. Now, they're part of her academies and they're in her circle of influence, but they also want to get new business, right? They want to get new clients as career coaches. And so what she's creating is a directory using Brilliant Directories where they'll be able to share all their information, what they do, what they're good at, times that they're available, or whatever info she decides she wants to put and capture into this directory, like a local yellow pages. For those of you who are around my age, you remember the old school phone books. Remember? So you would be able to go in and look up a category and find that person. And now we can do that, on Google, right? Or Yahoo or wherever you choose to go look, Bing. We can do that. But having everything about a particular type of occupation in a single place where people can go and look would be excellent, in my opinion, if it's a specialty niche. So for me, what I'm looking to do is to actually use Brilliant Directories to create a directory of other live stream experts, because it will solve the problem that I have continuously thought about. Like, I've been interviewing all these amazing guests over the past couple of years, and I don't know when they go live. Like, they've got these live stream schedules, and I want to be able to pop in and support them. And I want us to support each other. And I want us to continue to build this community of support for live streamers. So if I create Brilliant Directory, use one of their themes to do this, then we can all, right, support each other and encourage each other and talk about what our specialty topics are and have a page that's dedicated to each one of us. Now, is this free or charged? I don't know. I think it's probably going to be free for me, but think about for you, if you wanted to create a network, for instance, of nonprofits, right? And in that nonprofit list, each of the nonprofit organizations was focused on a particular cause. And you wanted to have this whole directory where people could find nonprofits that were specific to their needs, then you can do something like that inside of a Brilliant Directories. Now, if you want to ask me technical stuff about it, I'm still not really sure because I haven't started building there yet because I'm working on a couple of other projects first. So this will be later this year. But is it worth a look if you're thinking about creating some type of business listings? Maybe. So look at this. Classifieds and real estate listings is one of their themes. membership theme. So here's where we were talking about the member community theme in the school or club directory. So if you have an organization, city guides, local yellow pages, business search directory, all of this is available inside of Brilliant Directories. So I do think it's worth a look depending on your specific need. Again, I don't intend to use this as a replacement for my existing communities that I'm building out, but I do like that it could be an alternative specific to my colleagues who I want to help promote in an organized way. So I hope that helps. Let's see if I've got questions on that. Yeah, I know, right? Think about it, Jay. If you have people that you support, if you have folks that are part of your, oh, let me look at this, Renee. I use a Joomla component for directory creation. It lets you have article categories, choose them. Yeah. Okay. So this is cool. That's a lot. It's cutting you off because it's a super long comment, but I love that you've thought this through. So one of the best things about directory sites is using it for SEO and Google Reach. Thank you, Renee, for sharing that. I just read that last part so people could see what you had written because I think that makes a lot of sense. I know. Yeah, okay. So I did go back with the yellow pages. I know. See, I knew you and we right here, Scott. I love it. Okay, so Brilliant Directories, if you have specific questions about it, what I can do is send you to a couple of peers of mine. So Melody Johnson, I believe, has also created a Brilliant Directory for her networking with a bunch of different service providers and other types of entrepreneurs. And I think that she would be a great person to ask. So I'm putting you out there, Melody, in case you're watching. But I am more than happy to redirect to resources that can give you more specifics about that particular one. Okay, the next one we're going to go on into is Smart Quiz Builder. So let me pop this up so you can see what this looks like. Smart Quiz Builder, I need to give you a little history on this one too. The thing I like about Smart Quiz Builder, because ever since Ty Goodwin got me hooked into and had her team build out for me a quiz, I think that quiz builders or quizzes can be one of the best lead magnets out there. I really do. And what's powerful about Smart Quiz Builder is that Veena Prashanth, who has built out Digital Access Pass, it's a WordPress plugin that I used to use a long time ago, one of the first and the best membership plugins out there, Digital Access Pass or DAP. She built that out, and I know for a fact she is a genius. So when I saw she was doing this Smart Quiz Builder, initially I did not see it on AppSumo. I saw it on her Wicked Cool plugin site. And I've known her for at least, I don't know, probably about 10 to 12 years. So I know that anything she puts her heart into is going to be good stuff. Now, one of the things that's cool about this, I will tell you, is that not only does she have the Smart Quiz Builder on AppSumo right now, and I think it's for a really, really easygoing in the eyes deal. Let me find it. Let's pull it up. Not only is it on AppSumo, but if you purchase it, if you get Smart Quiz Builder, she also has currently an AI component, an AI builder that you can purchase for a one-time fee now till June 22nd. I know this because I went out there and looked at it today and I was like, what? Now, my friend Ty Goodwin, also teaches people how to create beautiful quizzes and use AI to help them to build them quickly. But this AI quiz builder that you can add to, so it's in addition to, it's not part of this deal. But if you purchase the Smart Quiz Builder, then you also can go and get access to the AI powered quiz builder that gives you the ability to be able to create an AI specific quiz in just a couple of minutes. So you're basically feeding it a little bit of information, and then it's coming back at you with like, hey, okay, so this is what you want people to know, or what you want to know from people. We're going to create a personality quiz. We're going to create a score-based quiz. it's like crazy. So I did invest in that today. I don't know how the AI one works, but knowing her, I know it's going to be absolute genius. The other thing that you can do, and this is an additional plugin that does not cost an added fee. If you buy the Smart Quiz Builder that she has on AppSumo, I also noticed that there's a PDF report generator. Now, this is a WordPress plugin, so I want to say that. So, for those of you who don't use WordPress, it's a WordPress plugin. Once you plug it into a WordPress site, here's the cool thing. You can take the embed code from the quiz that's in the WordPress site. You can paste that embed code anywhere you choose to. So, on a whole different site that's not WordPress. How cool is that? That's crazy. So I just want you to know there are lots of options. She's thought through everything. And you don't have to have the AI component to the quiz builder. You can literally just get the quiz builder for the $69 we saw and call it a day. And that will be sufficient to give you a lot of different options for creating a quiz as a lead magnet. Okay. I'm double checking to see if we got questions on that one. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, Nicolette. I sold Yellow Page ads out of college as my first job. And Renee knows a whole lot about SEO and directory development. There you go. That's why you were able to speak to that so brilliantly. I love it. Okay, I'm moving on from Smart Quiz Builder. I hope that I am capturing all of our list. So, Brilliant Directories, Cast Magic, Big View, Group App, we talked a little bit about. Let's talk about Easy Course. I kind of want to save this one for last because I have some stuff I want to show you that's really kind of like crazy. So I'm going to save that for last. Okay, let's do Art Smart. Let's do Art Smart. I've had questions from folks about Art Smart. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth because that's what I always do, right? I don't want to lie to you and tell you that there was some magical thing that led me to Art Smart. Here's the thing. I was using some of those apps that everybody else is using on my smartphone, like Lenza. Yes. Okay, Michelle, I have a special request for what's next. It will be Switchy. Okay, awesome. So Art Smart is cool in that it is an AI art generator. So let me pop up the big view. It's an AI art generator, and it is really interesting how you can actually create different types of digital art. But I am not a digital artist. And I will tell you, after using this app, I realized I don't want to be a digital artist. So, can I be real with you on that? Like, I am lame too, girl. But I'm going to show you some of the things I was able to do with the app. And then I'm going to just say, I don't know that I would invest in this particular app unless I thought that I was going to be consistently using AI style graphics. And I've kind of made a decision that that probably won't be me because somebody else is probably better equipped to create graphics for me. And I do better with taking real photos. So, so that's real talk. But I'm going to show you what it can do. So let me go into my actual account so you can kind of see what this looks like. And it's neat. Some of the things that I was able to do with it, I generated a whole hodgepodge of different types of images, which I will show you right now. Some of them I like, some of them I dislike. I know, Renee, I can be lame. I definitely can. I'm going to tell, here's the secret, okay? So if you get this app, I'm going to show you something here. Here's the secret, okay? Now, I did generate some cool images. I did. I'm not going to lie. Some of these look really neat, but there were others that did not look so neat. And the thing, I don't know why it's not moving for me. There we go. Some of these actually look pretty neat. So what you do is just like with the ones that you have on the phone, and thank you, Radiance by Ritia. Yeah, some of them come out nice, but I just can't control when they're going to be ugly or when they're going to be nice because I'm not at this. But what I did is I uploaded photos of myself, and then I was able to generate different images based on the photos of me. that kind of sort of look like me, but some of them don't. Like, what is this with all this hair? Right? The other thing I will tell you, if you are a Black woman or a woman of color, is initially when you're using the app, if you plug in your images, and here's the thing, there's something called Tune, Tune. Like, what is this right here coming out of my neck? I don't even know. Tune is an app that is inside of ArtSmart, but it is not coming with, it does not come with the actual purchase on AppSumo. So I want to be clear with you on this because I wasn't clear at first. When I bought ArtSmart, I was like, "Ooh, I can do all these really cool graphics of myself. That would be awesome." Then discovered that you have to then buy the Tune pack, which is only $7. But you don't have a lot of control over the outcome of those photos because you're not getting to put in a specific prompt. You can only choose from different styles, sort of like the Lensa app that everybody was using on their phones. So the ones that you see here were generated from the Tune, meaning I bought the app on AppSumo, then I had to turn around and pay again another $7 for a group of tunes. So I just wanted to give you that disclaimer and let you know that that's how this thing works. So I'm going to pop up their link one more time in case anybody's looking for this. And there are some cool ones. I mean, you can see I like some of these, but then I'm going to show you some other ones that I didn't like so much. Like there's some that look really crazy and whack, like with the hands looking all crazy, but I think that's just AI in general. I did get good use out of this. Will I use them all the time? Probably not. Now that I've got a good batch going from it, I'll use a lot of them from this. So I do like the ones that they created. But then when I tried to create my own, and I think I can go back and show you some of the ones that I created. What comes with the actual app is something called Playground. And in Playground, you have to know how to create the prompts. So the same type of prompts, if you've heard of Midjourney, which is another AI art tool, you have to learn how to create the prompts to make sure that you're getting the image you want. And they're not necessarily going to look like you unless you buy the tunes. That's really all I need to say about that. I think that I've gotten good use from the app, but will I use it regularly and more consistently down the road? I don't know. I don't know. It has a lot of options and opportunities. So if you're someone who discovers you have a passion for AI art, this could be a really good deal for you. And I'm not mad at it because I paid one time. So let me just say that. Let's see. What's your question on that? Is that only for Tune or can you do it just with the first tier? So if you buy the first tier, Michelle, if you buy anything and it doesn't have Tune included as part of your plan, you will also have to buy Tune to have the images look like you. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to create a bunch of images of somebody else. I wanted them for business and for my use for social media. So I had to then purchase the additional tunes in order to get the ones that you saw that I just showed up on screen. So all of these that look a little bit like me, they were taken from images that I uploaded in the Tune part of the app, which is an additional cost above and beyond the AppSumo deal. So FYI. Oh, and one thing, let me mention this back on Smart Quiz Builder. If you go to Smart Quiz Builder, because I just thought about saying this, it may say plus. If it says plus exclusive, that means you have to be an AppSumo Plus member. So that means they're going to say, okay, well, pay us $99 for the year for the plus. It's sort of like having an Amazon annual account. AppSumo Plus members get additional deals and sometimes exclusive deals. So that one, by the way, I thought I needed to make sure I say that. You want to have the Plus account if you wanted to get the Smart Quiz Builder today. Okay. And by the way, the benefit of getting your apps now on SumoDay before the 15th at 12 p.m. Central Time is that you can get an additional 10% off of your purchases for the Sumo deals. So the ones that say Sumo deal, and let me show you so that you know what I'm talking about. When you go to the Sumo site, you're going to see that there's going to be certain ones that have this green label at the upper left. Those are the ones that apply for the 10% off, just in case. Okay, so let's go to Switchy because that was Michelle's request. Switchy is next. I'm going to share with you what I love about Switchy. Now, Switchy is a deal that I purchased out of, shall I say, anger? I was a little, yeah, thank you. I know. Hey, I see that note. Glad you mentioned the plus. I know. You got to think about it. Because look, I don't have, just in case anybody's wondering, I don't have the plus. I don't, because I haven't made a decision that I want it, but I probably should. As much as I bought apps, I probably should have it. So think about your usage of this platform and whether or not it would be worth your while. I would definitely consider that and see if it makes sense for you. Okay, Switchy. I went to Switchy because I was irritated by another short link service whose name I shall not mention. I was irritated for a number of reasons, which I won't share. But Switchy came along and I was like, wait a minute, what does Switchy do? Switchy shortens your links. Switchy shortens your links. So what you can do is you can basically say, hey, I'm going to buy a domain, which is what I've done. My domain is tanya.video or tanyasmith.link. So the links that you all usually see me putting into my affiliate spaces, like if I'm sharing on social media posts and that type of thing, they're not super duper long links. They're going to be super short and they're branded to me because I don't want you to have to type out getnoticedwithvideo.com/ whatever is on the tail end. Instead, I want you to just type something really quickly. If I want you to get to a particular video, it's going to say tanya.video/ep001 or whatever it's going to say. But short links are really beautiful because they make it easier for people who are viewing your links to be able to remember and recall where they need to go. And they also give you options again for your own personal branding. So let me show you kind of what I've done with this. I've created different folders inside of my Switchy, and they have something which we call deep links. And I'm trying to think of one that would really showcase this for you. Anything that I'm an affiliate for, I'm going to create a short link for so that it has my brand. So like when I'm promoting Adrian Salisbury's, let me try to get in there. Why is it not letting me in? It's copying. Let's go and edit. Okay, when Adrian Salisbury's Ecamm Live Academy, then I'm going to have a link that's going to be called tanyasmith.link/Ecamm Live Academy, right? I can name it whatever I want. I can make it short. I can make it relevant. I can do whatever I need to do in order to make that link work. The other thing is I've also created administrative links so that me, and if I have team members that I want to share a specific link with, I can actually give them specific information without going through a really lengthy link. Events that I'm promoting. So when you're doing those bundles, you know how everybody's doing bundles and big giant events these days where, you're partnering up and collaborating. The cool thing about that is that you can then take the promotional link that they're sharing with you and shorten that down so that you can share it back out with the people that are in your community with your brand, right? So they'll recognize your branded link versus somebody else who you're partnering with because they're like, who is that? And what's she sharing? So events that I promote, lead magnets, my videos, random clicks, and even my Go Brunch room. So our co-working cafe, which we're now calling Content Creators Cafe and doing some big things with y'all. More to come on that. I've even created short links using streambosses.cafe that will lead to each specific room. So I do love Switchy for so many different reasons, a lot of which I can't go into right now, but I would highly recommend you look into it, read the description, check out their ratings and see what you think and how it might work for you. It has made my life so much easier to have these short links. I know, Scott, me too. Brand everything, especially when I have such a common name, y'all. What's up, Tatiana? It's good to see you. I have such a common name. And so one of the ways that I want to be able to leverage that is by finding short links with my name, like Tanya.video, right? Hey, Gabe. Yes, there are other shorteners as well, but I absolutely love Switchy, and also their service is excellent. So the thing about the ones I'm sharing with you, I wouldn't share them if I didn't think that their customer service was adequate as well. Okay. If I run into a situation where the customer service was janky, I'm going to let you know that. And the ones that are on my list have not been so far. Okay. I've got a couple more I need to get through. So here's what I'm going to do. I promised you I was going to show you Easy Course. I also have Fauta widgets and Eureka. So I'm going to show you Fauta widgets right now. Let's see. So here is, and here I'll pull that up for you so that you have the link on Switchy, because I don't know if I pulled that up. Let me do that real quick here. So here's the Switchy link. Whoever it was that was asking for that, that might have been Sonia. Oh, that was Sonia. Go to Switchy and you'll be able to see that. I'm going to go ahead and head into Fauta widgets next. So this is Fauta. Now, the purpose for Fauta Smart Widgets, the reason why I was looking for something like this is because I wanted to be able to create a variety of pop-ups on my different websites and other spaces. And so this gives you that capability. So if I wanted a pop-up that has a countdown, I could create a pop-up with an easy countdown that I can put on my site. If I wanted to create something that had a calendar, then I can use that. There's so many different options. And initially, I almost passed this by, but I found it to be really useful. It even has quizzes, although I don't know that I would use this for quizzes, but I like the spin and win option that you can put. And basically, what you're doing is you're creating from the templates that they have available, and then you're copying the embed codes from it and you're pasting that where you want it to fit and show up on your various sites. And it's not specific to just like a WordPress site. It's specific to anything, any place, any destination where you can actually use embed codes. So lots of options in the Fauta Smart Widgets app. Look at that. Even testimonials you can use as a pop-up. So I really, really did this. I thought it was super creative to be able to use something like that, because pop-ups do get attention. Like if there's specific things. Now, if you've got 500 on them, that's too much. But if you have specific things going on, or based on the page or the destination where you know people are going to go and you want them to see something, like to really see something, any of those particular widgets could be useful, and you can just have them up for a specific amount of time and then pull them down and put another one up that's relevant to you. For me, in our co-working spaces, I've begun to add widgets for each of the different rooms. So we'll have a widget that has the calendar for that room, or we'll have a widget that has a playlist, right, with some really cool music, some jazz going on, or whatever it might be in our urban lounge. Or there's a lot of different ways you can use this. So hopefully you can kind of get some ideas from that one. But that could have been a sleeper too if I hadn't really paid close attention and looked at what it could do. Okay, so now Evie is asking a question about the LMS, and that's why I'm going to get right to it into Easy Course. And let me send a note to my friend really quick and let them know I'm going to be a little late for our call, because I do want to share these last two with you. I do not want to be remiss in sharing Easy Course with you, which is fairly a new purchase for me, but I'm going to show you how much I've built out in this thing, and it's crazy. I'm going... Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go. So the next one I'm going to show you is Eureka, and then we're going to end with Easy Course. How about that? Okay, Eureka, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about this, but I will say this for those of you who are super nerds, especially when it comes to courses. And yeah, I like to think of myself as a super nerd, but I haven't used this yet as much as I would like to. What this does is it gives you, Eureka, that is, gives you the ability to be able to research popular courses. So if there's content out there that exists that is based on particular topics, if there are books that are out there that are based on particular topics that you research, it can help you to plan out what your course might look like. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I think I got to go into Content Planner maybe. Okay. So I've been looking at creating different types of video courses. And I also was looking at, I want to write a book at the end of this year. So I put in certain search terms, and then I was able to actually get ideas that I was able to plug in here. And then it uses AI to help you to generate chapters, break down modules, and really literally create your entire course. Let me show you something else that it does if I can find it. Yes. Okay. So you can jumpstart ideas based on a course, a presentation, or a book. There's just a lot of really cool stuff you can do with this, but it is primarily a research tool if you're trying to a course, or if you're trying to create or write a book, or if you want to do some keyword planning. And you notice I don't have a lot in here right now, but I do love that they have training for each and every one of the parts of this particular app. And for who have truly gotten into using it, they've done extremely and abundantly well. So you'll see this if you look at the comments and the ratings on the Eureka app. People who have bought it and really dug in have been able to create full-blown courses. And what it's doing is it's researching various platforms such as Udemy, trying to think of some other course platforms, like really popular places that have courses. And it's saying, hey, in the Udemy Institute, in that academy, they have this, and this course named after what you're looking for. And here's how they broke down their chapters. And if you want to leverage those ideas, these were the most popular, these were the least popular topics. So it's really just one of those super duper intelligent research tools. What'd you say? I resemble that remark. What are you talking about? I may have missed it. Okay. Loving eCourse or Easy Course. Let's get to Easy Course. So then I can only be 10 minutes late for my friend. 10 minutes is what I told her I would be. So I need to hurry up and get over there because I'm a woman of my word and I like to keep my commitments. But I need to show you this because, again, it was another one of those things where I was like, I got course stuff. I got community. I got these things. I don't need this. That's what I kept saying. And then it caught my eye because I noticed that the numbers of people that were using it kept growing. And I also noticed I started paying attention to the details. So let me show you what this thing looks like. So Easy Course does a whole lot. Now, when I saw this, I was like, no, there's no way you can do all of that. There's no way you can do all of that and do it well. But it literally has courses, communities, group chats and private chat, appointment booking, although the appointment booking is still in progress, digital and physical products. There's a whole lot. And literally every other day, they are adding new features. For $49, I was like, oh, I probably need to check this out and see what's going on. So I'm going to show y'all because you can't understand this completely until you see what built in just 48 hours. So I got to show you what I built in here. Because here's the thing. Yes, I want community. I want courses. I want calendaring. I want funnels. I want to be able to sell digital products and even physical products like merch, like my Stream Boss hat, right? I want to do all the things and I want it centralized. So here's where I really got excited. Because when you want all those things, typically, if you're thinking about something like it does, Renee, I'm going to talk about that. I'm glad you said that. Typically, you have to think about things like, well, wait a minute. That means I'm going to have to know code and I'm going to have to build out stuff. And it's going to take forever for me to put all this stuff together. Like if you have a go high level type of platform. This one is super easy to build on. And even if it weren't, they offer you a service for $399 one time to build it for you. So I'm going to show you what I built. And I did this in a couple of days. Now I'm going to pop this up so I can do a really quick walkthrough. I'm still working on it, y'all, but in a couple of days, built out almost an entire site. Now, my thinking is that I want this to be an extension of my site and not the site, because I have a website that I like, but I don't know. I could move it. So programs, all of my programs will be here. The Academy, so my Stream Bosses Academy, and by the way, this is all information. I plugged this stuff in just to get a visual of how I wanted the layout. So don't even worry about the wording, but I built this out to be a mock-up of what I wanted to create. So my Stream Bosses Academy, my co-working cafe. Look, I'm actually putting images of the rooms that I'm creating in my co-working cafe. I've done all of this in just a couple of days, and I am super excited. And yeah, while you think I might be super special, Michelle, the thing is, it still always takes me time to create these websites. It does. And this has been ridiculously simple for me. And I am so excited and thrilled. Look, I did a courses page where I'm going to have my courses. So here, the back end, this is the beauty of what I really, really love about this site. I can't show you all the things because it's just going to take too long. I promise you. But I will definitely share that. Evie, it's not yet ready. It's not yet ready, but the people that are in the community for the Easy Course Builder, they see it because I was we're all in there kind of our mock-ups to show where we are. But yeah, can the community have I'm not sure I know what that is, Michelle. Yeah, okay. I was thinking that too, moving all to this. Yeah, instead of having everything piecemeal and all over the place, it even has a blog, y'all. Let me show you this. Even a blog. So I could create that blog in seconds. And again, mock up. So it doesn't have a bunch of stuff in it. But yeah, Evie, I'm going to send it to you privately. How about that? I will do that. Because it's not ready yet. So I don't want everybody coming out here and then sending me notes about, you didn't spell this word right. Yeah, I know, because it's just a mock up. It's not ready yet. But Easy Course Builder is right here. Let me pop up the link for that one. So you should be able to see it now right there. I love this thing so far. I do. I think it is one of the best purchases I've made on AppSumo so far. And I'm really excited about the potential. There's also a back end to it. So I'm going to show you the back end. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that. Easy Course right there. I'm going to show you the other thing that excites me about this, if I can get it to pull up. That is, now, this is super secret. This is only between us. This is us. Okay. I'm going to show you what's going on in the back end, because it's not just that I've built out this front end. It's also that I've created these super secret spaces for people who are purchasing my courses and the community and all of those things. So there's a page that I've created. I'm going to show you if I can get to it real quick here. And I'm not showing everybody this. This is only my stream bosses have seen it, but nobody else has seen this. So now you get to see it, but you can't go in and click in it yet. So this is where I'm building out the membership area, where community channels, they can actually go and access different channels and have conversations. So here's the threads, right, that we saw in some of the other apps that were similar. You can have a training replay library. So I've created a library where I'm going to move all of my content. We literally have videos since 2021 all the way up to 2023. Those are going to be in here, accessible to Academy members. In addition to that, group chat. So instead of using Messenger, you'll have your own built-in private chat for your group. You can set this up however you want to set it up. I'm creating our cafe monthly schedule in here. So all of this stuff is now I got to change my password because I just put it up on a video. But anyway, all of this stuff is really cool in that you have so many different options with Easy Course, and they're continuing to add features. When I say every other day, so the $49 or the $99 investment can be well worth it. Yes, that is the tool that I was talking about. Here, let me go back to Evie mentioned something. Yay! Thank you, Roy. Roy used my link. Um, Here's what I want you to know about the percentage. So the commission thing that you'll see when you go there, and this is really important, and I want y'all to hear this because this will apply to what I think about the other courses, or not courses, but other apps I shared with you. There are a lot of apps that show up on sites like AppSumo, Deal Mirror, and a couple of other similar types of places. There are a lot of apps that do not survive. They are not sustainable. Y'all remember we just had a recent episode where we all were in love with a particular platform whose name I won't put out there. And then within a few months, they were gone. What I like about the fact that Easy Course has created and thought through, hey, if you purchase this level of a plan, we're going to take 6% commission. If you purchase this level, we're going to take 5% and less commission. The commission that they're taking is off of any sales that you make using the Easy Course platform. In addition to, because this is important for you to know this, in addition to your PayPal, Stripe, and all of that. So it is on top of what you're being charged from those apps. The reason why this is important is because they recognize that, hey, we're going to offer this for this low one-time lifetime value, but we need to be able to sustain this business down the road. And if we've got this whole influx of cash this one time through this AppSumo deal, but we're not really generating the income we need to sustain all these people we just brought in and to add new team members so we can build out this thing and add new features like they're doing. If you don't have that kind of mindset and think about your future, you can't be a sustainable business. This is why a lot of those lifetime type of deals are out of business now. So I want you to really be careful and read the fine print. Read the ratings that people are putting into these different apps, read the comments, and pay attention to the business model. Because if you're seeing a bunch of different promises about here's what we're going to do, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and then you realize when you buy it, you know what? They're not adding anything. It's been like a whole month or it's been 3 weeks and I haven't seen any communication. There's no community. There's no conversation. It's probably because they haven't really thought through. They just knew, hey, we're going to put this out there and we're going to get this big influx of cash, but then they didn't put it back into the business. So I do think, and yes, I agree, Roy, the big plus with Easy Course is not having to pay a monthly fee like so many others require. They are also offering an agency license. Evie, I bought license level 2 because I wanted to pay less in commission to them. I wanted them taking less out of my money. So I did that. But yeah, I just want everybody, when we do these type of video conversations, I love that I get to talk to y'all about it because the thing is, we have to think strategically. We are not just video makers and creators and coaches. We are also business minded. We are entrepreneurs who need to sustain our own business. So we need to pay attention to business models and to what other people are doing, right? Especially when our money is being invested into their systems. So I do like Easy Course because they're thinking through how do we continue to survive after this big AppSumo thing, right? Okay. Question was, do I like group app over something like Heartbeat? I would say I love Heartbeat. I think there's a purpose for each one of those. And if I were trying to make a decision, I would probably suggest at this time to go test them out, like experiment and do a trial for both of them. See which one you feel confident about. Hey, what's up? Tatiana's wearing the baseball cap. It is baseball cap day today, y'all, because my daughter had her tonsils out. My hair is a hot mess. Been up early. and, and who knows what else is going to be happening today. But yes, I do think now, if you're talking about easy courses versus group app, because the question was group app versus Heartbeat. If you're talking about easy courses, the thing about easy courses that is different, the differentiator there is that easy courses actually can build out a blog, your web pages with landing pages, y'all. Okay, landing pages that can collect leads. It can sell. So you can sell products, digital, physical, courses, communities. They're going to be adding webinars. They even have aspirations of having live streaming, although I'm not a big fan of that part. But all of those things are in there. So I want y'all to just kind of pay attention. I'm so glad. Thank you. And thank you for being here. The reason why I can't see you and it says Facebook user is just I didn't pop up. I didn't do due diligence and pop up my little thing that says, hey, go here to restream and give them permission. But I will find you and I will send you a personal note of thanks. So thanks for being here. Yeah, same thing, Roy. I bought tier 2 so I could keep more money later because I'm all about keeping my money. But I think it's worth it to pay them that short commission because as I grow, they grow, and as they grow, I grow. So I want them to do well and to succeed. I think it's an excellent business model that they're thinking through that's different from some of the other ones that are out there, and I wholly support it. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to get off of here. Should you do the extra $50 for the plan? Okay, so that's kind of going to that question of whether or not I went to tier 2. I did only because I wanted to pay less commission, the lower commission. That's the only difference between the two plans on Easy Course. But good question. Okay, I hope I've been helpful. So I can get rid of Teachable? Girl, yes. Y'all see me sweating? I think it's time to have my fan going. I don't know why all of a sudden it's just like the lights. So y'all have to forgive all the shine going on here, but this is what happens, women over 50. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, y'all. Do I have a place with all my codes? You know what? I can make a place. I'll put it inside. Since you're in my Facebook group, it looks like I will come into the Facebook group after I get done with my appointment that I have right now that I'm late for. And I will pop a link in there. But you can go to the link at the very bottom that's scrolling across the screen that will send you directly to the spot. And I actually have a post that's out there on social media right now that has my list of top 10. So what I could do is go and update that post with the specific link. So I'll work on that. Girl, yes. Nicolette knows my pain with this fan, y'all. I do keep it right here for a reason. We try to be fabulous over 50, but with a fan. Look, don't forget, if you enjoyed today's show, this was a special broadcast that we normally don't do on Tuesdays, but I hope you had fun. And if you did, I hope you'll like, follow, and subscribe. Remember to like the video and remember to go and check out the different codes that I just put in here so that you have access, right? All right, y'all. Have an amazing rest of the week. I had to leave that comment up, fabulous over 50. I go through, what'd you say, man, opals? Hot flashes. Look, Scott, it's true. I have heard that. I've heard that. Yes. Okay. Anyway, back on track. Have a good evening. And thanks for watching. And if you got questions on any of the other tools and apps out there, if you need to understand strategy when you're looking on AppSumo or SumoDay or any other tools or platforms like this, reach out because I got strategies. I have a thought and I could probably share it with you. And hopefully it will help you to be better and business minded as whatever type of creator or entrepreneur you might be. All right, folks. I will see you next week. I'm not on Thursday of this week. That's our typical day, but I will not be on Thursday. I've got some things I need to take care of, but I will be back next week on Monday. As a matter of fact, let me pop this one last code up here, and that is Live Stream Summer School. We're going to be doing a live stream summer school again starting Monday of next week. So come and hang out. The only time we won't do live stream summer school in the months of June and July on Mondays will be the Monday of the 4th of July week. But you can get the full schedule if you scan this code and you go to livestreamsummerschool.com. Then you'll be able to see the full schedule and you can come hang out some more. So you can learn about live stream tech, how to be more confident on camera, and all the things. We have a good time. All right, y'all. Take care and have a good one. I'll see you next time.